Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. I'm just going to read whatever comes out. I'm not showing my face because I had surgery on my face and I look a little crazy, look a little scary right now. So you guys are just going to have to wait it out a little bit. If this reading does resonate with you, make sure that you visit www.brattystarot.com to book a personal reading with me. And if you find that this reading does not resonate with you, then please make sure that you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. You got the universe. Okay. Okay, someone dropped. Dare to dream. You may feel like something is too big for you, Sagittarius. I think that you're mistaken, which is very unlike Sagittarius's. Sagittarius's dream pretty big. That's why most celebrities have prominent Sagittarius placements. You may feel like something is unattainable or too far out of your reach. I feel like you're wrong. Withdraw. For some of you, need to take some time out to think about what it is that you really want here. Let's go ahead and take a look. God, why is it? Why do I feel like this is so close? All right, there we go. That looks a little bit better. Okay, let's see here. This is interesting. The last row specifically is very interesting to me, and I'm going to tell you why here in a little bit. The Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, definitely moving on from something, needing to find your peace. The universe, the King of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. For a lot of you, you have allowed your heart to be exposed. You've allowed yourself to be vulnerable and even really being in control of your emotions ultimately. But there's some regret around a sense of vulnerability. There's this sense of you maybe regretting being vulnerable with somebody specifically. And for some of you, this is about some type of creative endeavor where you feel like you failed, or you feel like you didn't take much of a chance, or you didn't put in this competitive spirit that you thought you could. And for others of you, you actually fought for somebody, or you tried to fight for somebody, and then in turn, it's kind of self-sabotaged or made yourself feel like an idiot in some way because maybe someone didn't choose you or it didn't work out in the way that you had planned. Okay. You have Dare to Dream, Knight of Cups, the Hierophant, and the King of Swords. I'm feeling like a sense of a practical plan here. It's like with that Knight of Cups to the Hierophant, I mean, of course, for some of you, you could be dreaming for like the ultimate relationship, right? But for a lot of you, it's like there's some type of creativity. Maybe you're an actor, maybe you're an actress, a writer, a poet, a musician, an artiste of some sort. But the Hierophant is Taurus energy, which talks about practicality and needing to build something kind of from the ground up here. With that King of Swords, there could be a sense here of you maybe asking for advice about whatever this is that you're attempting to pursue. You have Withdraw, Three of Cups, the Chariot, and the Five of Pentacles. For some of you here, there's somebody or a group of people that just doesn't make you feel fulfilled, and not that we should be searching for other people to fulfill us, but there's certainly something to be said about you keep trying in a particular direction, either with a person or a group of people, and it just doesn't seem to be working for you. And I say that because the Five of Pentacles is here. It's like you may be abandoning a friendship, or you may be abandoning just a person in general or a group because it just doesn't make you feel good. I'm going to pull some more oracles here. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. And that's what I'm getting here with that Withdraw card once again. Definitely a need to kind of maybe pull back from a specific group or a specific person. Interesting. Hiereth, longing for home, homesick for the stars, and earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So, for a lot of you, you just really need to think about what it is that you want. You could feel completely out of place when it comes to a group of people, like I said, or a specific person that just does not make you feel like you belong, and I said something about that in my previous short video that I did on YouTube, where it's not about trying to find where you fit in. It's about creating a place for yourself to be able to exist in the way that you are authentically, with just who you are naturally, and whoever is for you will find you, and not trying to make a star fit into a circle or trying to make a square fit into a star shape. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify. Tell me about that King of Cups. The Knight of Cups. So once again, I definitely feel like maybe there was some love here in the past, something that you regretted. It's like maybe you put yourself out there and then you were like, holy crap, why did I do that with that Five of Cups there? Definitely felt like for a lot of you, you ended up isolating yourself or taking some time to yourself. Probably a lot of fighting, probably a lot of drama, something that ended up being like a complete failure, at least what you thought of it here. There's a lot of reminiscing about this in the past. I don't know if this is affecting you as much as it once was, but it definitely was. It's like something here with this universe card that's showing up at the top of that row. It seems like something definitely completed, and it feels like more than just a relationship. It feels like a lesson more than anything, a lesson that you definitely learned maybe the hard way. Let's take a look at that Five of Cups. Tell me about that Five of Cups. The Four of Wands. For some of you, there was either a failed marriage or just a failed relationship. Once again, that's what I'm getting. It almost feels like you felt as though you were tied to this person or chained to this person. Somebody definitely hurt you here. For some of you, you hurt yourself because, or at least you felt like you hurt yourself because you allowed yourself to be vulnerable. For some of you, you ended up kind of crossing your own boundaries. I don't want to say crossing your own boundaries, but it feels like you pushed the envelope in regards to how much you allowed yourself to open up and be vulnerable with a person. And let me explain something to you. Don't ever regret that. Like, yes, if people have taken advantage of you because because of your vulnerability, I can completely understand that more than anybody, but you cannot, especially if that was something that was hard for you, understand that you hit a growth spurt. You broke through a wall, and that's a growth within itself. And not needing to worry about how others respond or react to that, just knowing that you reached a milestone in your own life. Let's look at that Seven of Wands. Tell me about that Seven of Wands energy. The Emperor card. Okay, so you definitely got into this place of power. And I'm not going to lie, for a lot of you, you ended up kind of feeling like, okay, well, I have bigger fish to fry. I have bigger things to do. I have other things to do, because it shows me that you were incredibly vulnerable here. And then you ended up completely regretting it, as something ended up making you feel really insecure, especially if somebody put you in a competitive situation, Sagittarius. And so you kind of got to this point where you're like, okay, well, I feel out of place, or I don't feel like I belong in some way. Maybe I need to slow down when it comes to being vulnerable. Maybe I need to slow down when it comes to relationships or dating in general. And I feel like with that Seven of Wands and that Emperor there, this was you just simply maintaining what it is that you built, building on what you've already built. And with this longing for home, homesick for the stars, it feels like you were trying to create a home like within yourself, or like I was saying earlier, like kind of create a space for yourself. Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups here definitely had a lot of options or fantasy, like in regards to what it is that you wanted to create, in regards to the seeds that you wanted to plant, etc. Definitely maybe some success in the recent past here. I feel like there were some people that were jealous of you or that wanted your spot in some way, shape, or form. Let's take a look at this middle row. Tell me about this. Hey Siri, put phone on do not disturb. Sorry about that, guys. The Four of Swords. Okay, I love that. All right, sorry about that, you guys. So you have the Knight of Cups and the Four of Swords here. You already completed the cycle in the past with the Universe card. You definitely push through a milestone. You know, when we're breaking these personal barriers that we have set for ourselves due to fear or fear of failure, and we actually push through those, we're reaching a milestone. We're allowing our souls to evolve in some type of way. And that's exactly what's going on. So now that you've pushed through some type of barrier in your past, you're now ready to push through another one. You're now actually able to manifest through that evolutionary place. The Strength and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, a lot of strength at this time. I feel like a lot of you are looking really good. You guys just need to go after it. It's there, but it's like you're kind of sitting on it because you're trying to contemplate like where you're going or how you're going to go about something. And you just simply need to do it at this point. Definitely moving on from something in the past. Let's take a look at this Hierophant. The Page of Pentacles. Taurus energy again. So like I said, needing to have a practical solution, needing to have a practical plan in regards to whatever this is. It's like, if you could dream as big as you wanted, knowing for a fact, if I told you, like if God or whatever, the universe or whatever you believe in, told you, if you strive for this, you will succeed no matter what, how high would you reach? Like if the universe said, hey, whatever you're going to set your mind to, I'm going to bless you and I'm going to make sure that you succeed. What is it exactly that you would want to pursue? Because I see you thinking about it, but I don't know if you have quite taken action, or you may have thought about it for a while and it's like now you're ready to take action. And there's the sense of you getting ready. You're like, okay, does this align with my morals, my values, or is this something substantial? Is this something that's going to be part of the foundation for the rest of my life? And maybe for some of you, you know, the Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles can talk about needing to learn something a little bit more. So maybe if you're pursuing something, maybe you need to do a little bit more research. Maybe you need to educate yourself a little bit more on whatever this is here. Yeah, like I said, practical plan. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups. It could be like a childhood dream for some of you. Definitely a blessing from the universe. It seems like you're really pursuing your goals, but it's like you're not just following a practical plan. You're also taking the lessons from the universe that you learned in the past and you're applying them to whatever it is that you are seeking out now. The King of Swords. Let's take a look at that King of Swords. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles, my God. Yeah, whatever this is, you definitely need to pursue it. The Devil and the Justice card here. Okay, could be some karmic justice that's kind of coming in like in a positive light. The devil doesn't always have to be bad, okay? If somebody did do you wrong, they could be getting some karmic justice, okay, as well. Be careful of lawsuits at this time, okay, or anything to do with the court or justice system. I'm not saying like be careful, like you need to like, oh my God, you know, but obviously if you need to hire a lawyer or something like that, like there could be something that you're going to end up having to invest some type of money in order to get advice, you know, even if you're like, maybe you're going to therapy. I mean, I don't know, you know, but there's definitely something where maybe you're hiring somebody that's smarter than you, right? In that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or whatever it's called, he talks about always hire people that are smarter than you. You know, it's like one of the best investments you could possibly ever make, because like we don't know everything, right? And I see that you're in this learning process as well. So for a lot of you, whatever this is pursuing, it's like whatever you're reaching for with that dare to dream, like I said, I feel like you're reaching really, really high, and I feel like you're going to get it. So let's take a look at this Three of Cups. Tell me about this Three of Cups. Okay, the Five of Wands. All right, well, that makes sense because you have this withdraw you have this withdraw card that's just sitting over here on this row. And with that Three of Cups and that Five of Wands, yeah, okay, the Devil and the Justice here. There could be somebody you were married to. There could be somebody that you have a negative relationship with, had a negative relationship with. And it seems like maybe in the near future here, when the two of you get together, it's like nothing but a fight. Or it's like I feel like there's somebody that's always trying to compete with you, or there's somebody that's always trying to make themselves feel like, oh, I'm better than Sagittarius, or you know, always trying to prove themselves in some way. And I feel like with this Chariot here, it's like you're really sick and tired of it. Can I get one more for that Three of Cups? Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Oh, geez. Okay. There's definitely like a group or a specific person that you're coming together with. It could be somebody that's younger than you, or somebody who's a little, yeah, there's Three of Cups again, somebody who's a little bit less mature than you. It seems like you're having a lot of clarity around this group or this person. It just seems like there's a lot of arguing. It just seems like there's a lot of conflict, you know, and I feel like this is somebody that's always trying to prove themselves to you in some way, you know, like they're always trying to convince themselves like, oh, I'm better than Sagittarius, or, you know, they'll always want me, or whether it's a love partner or a family member, or like whatever it is. And you're just like, okay, whatever, you know? Okay, whoops. The Two of Wands. Oh, I love this. The Chariot, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Wands. You're just over something. You're getting to this point in your life where you're like, I don't really care what weird competitive thing that you think we have going on, or what issue you think that you have with me, but I can assure you, like, I'm over it and I just don't care. It's a sense of you trying to venture out into greener pastures. You're trying to get out of your comfort zone. You know, there's a strong victory that you're having here. It's like whatever this Five of Wands is and that Nine of Wands, and Nine of Wands can talk about coming out on top. So you're coming out on top, especially in an argument with somebody specific, and you're just like, yeah, I don't care anymore. Bye. You know, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. You're trying to avoid not making a decision because you feel like every time you get up with this person, or every time you have a conversation with this individual, there's something about them that just makes you feel insecure, that makes you feel stuck, that makes you feel like you can't keep it moving, basically. Like they get you stuck in your head or stuck in your feelings or whatever. And so you're like, yeah, I'm just not doing that. You know, the Five of Pentacles. Tell me about that Five of Pentacles. Definitely, because, you know, oh God. That withdraw card, Four of Pentacles in reverse, there's that withdraw card that's here at the top of this row, you know, with this person or these people or whoever it is that you're kind of like, I don't want to say abandoning, but kind of. The Star, the Hangman, you're seeing things from a different perspective. You're seeing things from a higher perspective. It's like, you know, that saying, like, when they go low, you go high. That's what I feel. It's like when this person goes low, you're just going high and you're just vibrating higher. With that Five of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Swords, it's like you're definitely not afraid to express yourself to whomever this is. It's like for some of you, you're maybe letting go of abandonment issues or whatever issue that you had on a personal level with this person. But you're definitely letting go of feeling like shit. It's like, you know, happiness is a choice within reason, don't get me wrong, but it's like your perspective determines your emotions. Your perspective really determines your reality. And it's a sense of you kind of creating your own reality in some way, you know? It's like I said, like with that, with this card, that Higher longing for home, homesick for the stars. I'm going to post that in a card here for this video up here so you guys can see it and you guys can watch it. But you're definitely creating a space for yourself and you're trying to figure out how to kind of get there. Okay. So this was an excellent reading, Sagittarius. I hope that this helped. If this reading resonated with you, make sure that you visit www.brattystarot.com to book a personal reading with me. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to donate to the channel or follow me on my socials, that information will be below and my socials will be on the screen. I love you, Sag, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.